Alright guys, and welcome back to yet again another one of my FIFA 14 silver equivalent videos. And basically, for those of you that do not know, in this series what I do is pick some of the best gold players on FIFA 14 and find a silver equivalent to them. So that is a silver player who has similar abilities to the gold player. But before we get started with this video, one thing I do want to say is if you are looking for FIFA 14 coins, make sure you do check out ultimateteam-coins.com. They are very fast and reliable, and there will be a link to them in the description down below. So I do recommend you go check them out if you are looking to pre-order FIFA 14 Ultimate Team coins for release date. But anyway, going into this video, and the first gold player we have got in this episode is Bernard. And as for his silver equivalent, I have actually chosen Elton. And this is because these guys do actually have a lot in common. Firstly, one of the main things you are going to notice is they are both attacking midfielders, and they are both Brazilian. Also, looking at their cards, they are both very similar because they both have high pace and high dribbling. Also, quite ironically, they have exactly the same shooting, being 71 rated. But one of the main things that does actually tie these players together is they both have 5-star skill moves on the game, which is very important to certain people, especially when you are looking for an equivalent to Bernard. So then going on to our second gold player of this episode, and we have got Liverpool's very own Daniel Sturridge. And for his silver equivalent, I have gone for another striker in the Barclays Premier League, that is Gabriel Ep4. And the reason that these guys are equivalent is because, like I've already said, they both do play in the Premier League. They are both English and of course both play in the same position as strikers. Also, when you look at the stats, they are very similar. With of course the main one linking these two together being their pace, as they both have 90 pace on their cards, and of course they're very quick strikers. Also looking at their dribbling, they both are pretty high, especially with a Bungalow only being a silver card on the game. So for our third gold player of the episode, we have got Hulk. And of course he is a right winger for Zenit. And as for his silver equivalent, I have chose Kelvin, who of course as well is a right winger, and he does actually play for Hulk's old club, that is Porto. So the reason these guys are both equivalent, like I've already said, is they both are actually in the same position as right wingers. Also, both of them are Brazilian. When you do look at the stats as well, they are pretty similar, with both of them having very high pace and very high dribbling, especially Kelvin's being 84 pace and 84 dribbling. This is quite ridiculous for a silver player. Also, both players are left-footed, and regarding the skill moves, they both do have very high skill moves, with Hulk's being 4 stars and Kelvin's actually being the highest at 5 stars. So then for our last player, we have actually got Mario Gotze, or Gotze, whatever you want to call him. He does have a ridiculous name to pronounce. I do call him Gotze, so I'm sorry if I am actually pronouncing that wrong. But anyway, for his silver equivalent, I have chosen a guy who again has a stupid name. I don't even know how to pronounce this either. I'm going to go for Beast, I don't know, something like that. But nevertheless, they are both very similar players on the game. Of course, the silver guy, which I'm going to refer to him from now on, is a centre forward, whereas Gotze is a central attacking midfielder. So they do have a slight different position on the game, but when you do look at the stats, they are both very similar. Also, both players are German, and they both play in the Bundesliga. But regarding their stats, both of them do have high pace, with Gotze's being 82 rated and the other guys being 86 rated, and also the shooting of both the players is exactly the same, being 72 rated. But anyway guys, unfortunately that does bring us to the end of this episode. If you have enjoyed it, please do give it a thumbs up. It does show a lot of support to me, and also please do subscribe to this channel for more FIFA 14 videos.